बहुत टट्टी कर दी बालों पर मैंने तो ये टट्टी बहुत ज्यादा टट्टी हो रखा है बालों पर आज। Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I'm really sorry for my hair. Actually, I tried to get those beachy waves. I cannot decide whether it's looking good or not. I shouldn't have actually done this to my hair because as you can tell from the title, it's an eyebrow tutorial, and that's why when I was deciding what to wear, I went with like a very low-key top, and I didn't even do any base products because I wanted to properly show y'all and put all the attention to my brows. And then I go ahead and like an idiot do this to my hair. Now all the attention is on this frizz factory that I've created on my head. Okay, moving on. I want to get all this hair off of my face so that I can concentrate on my brows, and I've spent the past half an hour, 40 minutes trying 500 different hairstyles and nothing is working out. I don't have the time to sit and straighten or fix ये फैक्ट्री मुझे बंद करानी है फ्रिज फैक्ट्री बट हो नहीं पा रहा सो वी जस्ट गोना सिट हियर प्रिटेंड लाइक एवरीथिंग इज नॉर्मल all I'm gonna do is this. Anyways, about today's video, we're gonna talk about my brow routine. I'm gonna show you how exactly I do my brows, my go-to way of doing my brows. I'm gonna talk about the products that I use. I don't know why I'm even doing this video because every day I do something new with my brow routine. Every day there's something new, so I don't even know what I'm going to say in this tutorial. So today I'm gonna show you all what I feel like doing today without wasting any time. Okay, note to self and note to you, ignore this frizz factory. 2, note to only self, make this video short, do not keep ranting and blabbering. Please, Bhumi, you just have to show them your brow routine. That's it. Third note for all of us, ignore. Ignore, ignore. So without wasting any time, let's get right into it. Firstly, I'm going to quickly talk about the products that I usually use and all the products that I have for my brow. Before, in India, I would just go in with this pencil, Miss Claire Wali. This is in, I think, dark brown. I'm not sure. Yeah, this is just $150 and works amazingly, guys. It's just that it's a pencil and now I like doing precise hair-like strokes. So I have stopped using this, but every once in a while when I'm in a rush, I would just go in and use this. Then after that, once I came here, I got into this. My Benefit Brow Zings. The packaging for this has changed now. This used to be the OG packaging and I have this and I haven't finished it, so I haven't bought the new one yet. So this comes with please another thing to ignore the state of this. I am not really good with how I am, but sometimes it gets shabby and messy like this, especially with products that I use frequently. This comes with this thing with a brush, the precise to make hair focus kar le mere bhai. It's like an angle brush to make hair strokes, and this one is I think for the powder. It's like this. Just look at it. It's like this. It comes with pomade and powder. Iska pomade it's really amazing, but I don't like it that much. But the powder is amazing. It literally sets everything in place. So I really love this product, and it also comes with a tweezer. So this is one product that I really love and use all the time. But recently I have been I tried a pomade. It looks really difficult, but honestly if you do it properly and get the hang of it, this is the best thing you can do to your brows. If you get the hang of it and really do it properly, it looks really nice and natural, feathery. This basically I use to enhance the natural shape of my brows, whereas 3 years ago if you asked me, it was that ombre brow kind कि तुम define करो पहले ऊपर और नीचे और फिर यहाँ पे ज्यादा टच ही नहीं करना है और यहाँ पर darkest, यहाँ एकदम dark और यहाँ medium dark और यहाँ बिल्कुल ही light, like that ombre brow that was a trend. Thank God it's not anymore, because whose brow actually looks like that? You know what I mean? I mean, I still like go really relaxed here, but I prefer making like hair-like strokes, and you'll see that in a minute. Now, after like I use the pomade, I love using this brow gel, any kind of brow gel. My most favorite one on this planet is this. Oh my god, where is it? Hold on. यार मैं चीजें घुमा क्यों देती हूँ? Like I don't understand. Let me check here एक बार. ठीक है, मैंने घुमा दी है मेरी favorite चीज इस planet में. Okay, so I can't find it, but it is the Benefit Brow Wiz. It has like two different styles of brushes on its spoolie. One is very short, which I use to define. The other one is like to set, to the point where Aishan is currently using it to set his beard for our dances and stuff. I really love that product. Nothing sets my brows like that product. And I also have tried this Benefit ka tinted version. It's like a tinted gel. I think it also has little tiny fibers to add volume to bald spots basically. And the tinted one is good, but their gel, like the setting gel, is chef's kiss. The other thing that I recently bought was this Wet n Wild kit. It's very cheap and very affordable. Also does the job pretty well, but the shade selection is very random. Like, what is this? This also comes with a tweezer, which I don't know where it is right now, but it's really bad. The tweezer is not good. The brush is also like, it's not very precise, but it does the job for the price that you pay for it. Lastly, I'd like to talk about two brow gels that I've been loving currently and are extremely affordable as well. This e.l.f. brow setting gel. This is my daily brow product. Like when I don't want to spend too much time, all I do is just this. I just use this. I can actually show it to y'all. I haven't put any concealer, so I can clean it easily. All you gotta do is just like brush through, and it actually holds the brows in place. And then wherever I have bald spots, I press it in and then shape it nicely so that it's not splotchy, but I do press it in. And this is perfect for that Gen Z feathery brow look. And you can see the difference for yourself. It's so much, but not too much. You can totally build it up, but I don't want to do that right now because today we're going to do the whole deal, the full brow routine. I'm just going to quickly get this off of my brows so that I can show you all. Yeah, so I bought this I always do this. I speak when I'm doing other things and then it's so difficult to edit it out. The first brow gel that I bought, the e.l.f. one, obviously it was the Benefit one, but the first e.l.f. brow gel that I bought was this one. And then I found this one. Nobody really talks about this. I randomly found it. I don't even know if it's continued. And when I opened it, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna hate this product. So when I opened it, was this spoolie, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna hate this product. But then when I tried it on, it literally changed my brow game. So these three things is what I do usually. Most consistent products are these three things. I know, guys, it's a lot of products just for one part of your face, but what can I say? I'm very iffy and precise when it comes to my brows, because I truly feel like brows literally frame your face. They are your window to your eyes, as a lot of people say, and I love having them nice and defined, because as you can see naturally, I used to have really good brows, but I don't know, आजकल बहुत like brows में hair fall होने लग गया. मतलब स्ट्रेस का लेवल सोच रहे हो आप? स्ट्रेस का लेवल देख रहे हो? As far as brow care is concerned, there are a few things that I do. I use this oil that I've talked about in my skincare video. It has vitamin A, C and E. I do that on my brows and my lashes, and I feel like it really works out. Other than that, thanks to Miss in Corona, we haven't been able to go to the parlor or anything, so I have been doing my brows by myself. That's why they look like this. I've been really liking these little tweezer things that you can use. I like shape it from the top, at least that part can be nice and clean. Whenever you'll use this, I'd like to say that nicely like oil your face or use some moisturizer and then go in with this, because I used to not do that. Oh my god, I haven't even put any oil right now, and I'm like advocating and preaching to put an oil. I get like little bumps if I don't do that, because I have dry skin, and then at least like I shape the top part of it, and for the bottom I get really scared because I have like really shivery hands, little hairs that you cannot get with this, I tweeze it out with the tweezer. Yeah, I use this nowadays, but I really miss my Shaida auntie because she is amazing at brows, but she's back in India. I really miss her a lot. So yeah, that's about it for the products. If anything else pops up in my head, I will make sure to mention it, but without wasting more time, let's get started already. I should have started yesterday. I'm gonna grab my little mirror. So this spoolie comes with that Milani pomade. I like to pull all of my hairs upwards first. All hairs. I do that, and then, as I said, now I'm liking the whole like Gen Z, breezy, relaxed, feathery brows, and that's what I do nowadays. So this is the routine for that. So I don't take much in the thing, I take a little bit, and then I even like make sure that the applicator is nice and thin, so I like get rid of a lot of it here. I feel like that makes the brush like very thin and nice and precise, where I can make hair-like strokes. Once I have pulled all the hair up, I start with the front part and I make like tiny hair-like strokes. Quick. I don't like take my time with it. I like to keep it natural. And one very important thing I think people forget is be as light-handed as possible when you're doing your brows, because one very like harsh stroke, wow, that's a tongue twister, harsh stroke, and you have ruined your brow, because it's very difficult to clean up between like hair. So please remember to be as light-handed as possible when you're like making hair like strokes or doing anything to your brow, pretty much. So then here I make like straight, because I follow the growth of my own brows, and I make like tiny hair like strokes. I think I've said tiny hair like strokes 376 times already. And then make sure you're like getting rid of any extremely harsh lines, right? Okay, and now the hair here is a little slant, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna follow hair growth direction. As you can see, I'm constantly like going in with the spoolie right after I make the strokes, so don't forget to keep doing that. I feel like that makes my brows really nice and seamless. Just follow the growth of your own hair. I don't know if everybody has this, but I have like these tiny bald spots in my... How is it possible that I don't drop anything in a video that I'm doing by myself? Impossible. As I was saying, I like to go in with a little extra product wherever there is like bald spots, and I'm just enhancing my own brow shape. So make sure you're like constantly taking off any excess that you've done. Again, you can see there's a bald spot here. I'm gonna go in with a little more product than usual and cover that up. Okay, and then again, this part is looking red because my skin is like really sensitive. So because I'm like doing the spoolie again and again, that's why it's looking more red on screen. It'll like settle down after some time. Now I'm gonna make the final micro hair like strokes, extremely micro. That's all I'm gonna do with the pomade. I'm gonna like, you can see the difference for yourself. It doesn't look too much, even though I was like being extremely precise, but I've followed my own brow shape and I've just followed the hair growth direction. I'm quickly gonna do the same thing on this brow. By the way, please don't expect both my brows to look the same, because they say brows should not look like twins, they should look like siblings. But forget siblings, my brows are not even friends. I've said this in one of my videos before. They're literally enemies. They're children of families that hate each other. That's what they are. Okay, again, same drill. Take some product, get rid of extra excess, jump right in. have the biggest bald spot right here. So once I'm fully done with this brow, all I do is go in with some product and just place it there and then don't touch it at all. Once that's done, that's like this brow shape is like the worst, man. Like it has this never mind. It is my natural shape, so I honestly don't care and I'll just follow it. I can't really do anything about it because there is hair there, so I can't help it. She's a little thick towards the end and she's a little straight. But now if you see, it looks like this blob and there are not really many little like natural hairs, and for that what I do is I use this brow gel. There are some fibers in it as well. If you can see closely, you will see them. There are little fibers that add some volume also if required, but I honestly don't need it that much. So I'm like I'm just going to lightly like set the shape that we have achieved while pulling all the hair upwards. I'm really sorry if none of this is making sense. Even in that much you can see the difference, right? Look at very like light-handedly. As I said, that's the key. And don't worry, like you know how like I put a little extra here, you can just go back in with this spoolie and take the excess off, but maintaining the direction of your hair growth. Usually I would stop at this, but I want to show you all the pin spoolie that I was talking about. This one is really magical. It's like a clear tint that goes away on rubbing, but the gel is like very strong, and the fact that this is so wobbly, you can literally like move it however you want. I'm just like getting rid of extra product. This is what I like to do. Press it in and set the direction that I want to. And it will stay like this the whole day. When I say the whole day, I mean it. Yeah, as I said, it is a journey. It's not just a routine. It's a whole ass journey. While it's like nice and goopy and tacky, get that shape brows, like the top parts to sleep. That's it. I don't do any concealing around the brows or anything. I feel like that makes it look very artificial. I like that some like hairs come out, some like the shape is different. It makes it look more like embracing, like enhancing what you have. So I don't like concealing around my brows. Yeah, that's how it looks. Right now it's looking like extremely there because I don't have any eyeshadow on or anything, so I'm just gonna quickly finish my makeup and be right back. So that's how it looks with the whole face on, and that is my go-to brow routine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful in some way, and that's about it for today's video, and I can't wait to see you guys again. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and see you guys soon. Bye.